Hello everyone, this is Pryor with Rags Corporation. Let me show my corporation here. Rags Ships and Gear. It's the announcements. We focus on building and gathering materials to build low cost but effective ships, such as Tech 5 and 6 cruisers that can complete story missions and encounters. And there's our Discord. Might have to update that, might not take you there anymore, but anyway, yeah, feel free to join and we hope you get into ships. And for me, I've acquired. I mean, I do mining and everything like that. So that's what we got for me to maintain my industry. Let me show you that. What I got going. I am selling quite a bit of stuff here. We got selling dragoons, venture. We got 47 venture twos. We sell the Algos. See the Algos? Nobody's selling those. The Algos and dragoon. Just the plain Jane on the T4. So I've started building them, selling them, and not really much profit I'm making on those when it's all said and done. After the taxes and broker's fees, that's what I have to sell it for. Otherwise, it's not worth doing. You know, basically, I'm selling ships that nobody else wants to sell. Standard fleet issue. Algos 2 assault. Yeah, I reclaimed that after I got killed in the gate camp, and yeah, that's too much, man. I'm getting rid of that sucker. Um, yeah, but for me to maintain my industry, I do mining, and the most productive mining, of course, is to mine with a retriever in Nihilus Space, the compressed, mining. I mean, you might still find mining belts. The compressed mining belts spawn once in a while, but it's a lot easier to find compressed, the compressed Nihilus Space. Now, to fit a retriever, there we need to find compressed Nihilus Space. It's got to be a level 5 or higher. That's going to allow cruisers like a retriever to fit in there. So now I've seen the Sister of Thieves ship. Let's show you that here. Market, the little frigate, faction frigates. Here we go. A lot of people are doing or expensive. It's like 500 mil. Okay, that's a lot to lose, especially for what you're getting in return. Is not really that much. Yeah, it's got a cloaking device, but it doesn't have. We say you're in nullsec. It doesn't. It's not going to get you through gate camps or anything like that. I mean, probably the more if you're going to like, especially use that high-end gear like the grave digger modules stuff like that. I would use like an interceptor so you can get past gate camps. To go through all that trouble and build and get all that high-dollar stuff just to wind up getting killed would suck. So look at this. I mean, this gives you good bonus analyzer strength. So analyzer success rate. It's got a lot of bonuses for exploration, but see how much they're actually going for. Ugh, look at that. Nearly 700 mil, man. No, that's too much. So that's why I built this, a modified. See, I can't forget the name of it. Modified Comrade. Okay. I just got cheap gear, but what's important here is look, you got 3 mid slots. This allows me to carry an MK9 wide range resonance, MK9 data analyzer, and MK9 relic analyzer. Alright. These are just MK9 cheap. So now, to be able to detect the Nihilus spaces, look at this right here, minimum scan radius of 170. You need to have your minimum scan radius to 170 to be able to detect them, because you might not be able to detect all of them. It's got to be at 170. Well, that's at least how it was when they first started doing this. It might be lower now, and that is the case. Then I need to do more training, and let me show you where that training is. Okay. Applied scientist. No. exploration. Here we go. Hacking. Space exploration technology. So, you need to have at least space exploration technology trained 5. You need to go into expert, unless you want to start using like the really cheap MK7 models. But to use an MK9 scanner, to find, to the blue scanner to find the anomalous spaces, you need to have at least trained 5-4, like I'm showing right here, which takes, I don't know, about a week or so. I don't know, really. I think when I had the skill points, I just skilled into it. Now hacking, I would say at least do 5-3, like I got here, so you can at least get the, you know, have somewhat of a success rate. Probably get to, honestly, it'd probably be good if you got the time and skill points. Probably get expert, get 5-5, and then expert to 3 at least. That'll help you out. But I mean, for now I do 4-5 is good enough. And let me show you this here. The fittings. It's just cheap gear. Like I'm using MK9, small rifled railgun. On this ship, it's got a bonus. You got 19 optimal range and accuracy 7. So I mean, I could reach out and touch you out at 27 kilometers. Not bad. And I got full punch up into 19. And I got also on the bottom low slots an MK9 medium afterburner. This lets me move quickly in between when I'm doing the exploration. Like say I come into a relic site or whatever, move in between. This helps me move quickly in between the different loot out there. Then of course I got magnetic field stabilizer. That's just to help railgun bonus damage if I ever have to fight. But usually you're not going to really win any PvP fights in this thing. Because usually you're getting jumped by a Stratios, yeah, you're a goner. And then it's got a regular plain Jane cloaking device, MK5. What this helps me do is, okay, if I'm in a situation where I need to, okay, I find actual, I got, a signal pops up and I got to scan it down. You got to do the puzzle kind of game, little internal game to decrypt it. I can cloak so I'm out of harm's way while I get that done. So I can scan it, get to stop somewhere and cloak and do it like say I'm in nullsec, like I'll warp to the gate and I'll cloak somewhere around there, or warp to a planet and cloak, and I'll finish scanning stuff down. So if there isn't something, I can get there and not get killed while I'm trying to decrypt the scanner. So what I'll do, okay, so we need to set a destination like somewhere where we can do some mining. So let's go to Edgenbarger or whatever. Alright, so I'll just basically be scanning inside every system. And I'll probably do these 3 down here, check those, we don't find any. But basically what I'm looking for is a Nihilus Space level 5 or higher, so I can do some mining in my retriever. So let's get that going, and once I got that, I am going to pause the video, and when I find something, I'll unpause it and show you how this is working. Oh, something else I want to show you. Look, insurance. Minimum compensation required 2.6 IP. I got like 20,000. Dude, my ship, this can die like 10,000 times. And I'll be okay, I don't have to worry about not being able to do any more exploration anymore. This ship, one of the modified destroyers, are the best. And they're free too. Well, I don't think you gotta accomplish something or buy a box or whatever, but ultimately they're free. I think just buy Omega, just from buying Omega you get it. You know, the main thing is you got these 3 mid slots without getting into like the Navy issue that costs. That's actually start getting in, 10, 15 mil, which can actually significantly raise the cost of doing what I'm trying to do here. The whole idea is to keep it cheap, simple. Alright. I'm going to undock and I'm going to pause video, and when I find something, I'll press play again. Alright, let's undock.
Undocking.
Alright. Oh, I shouldn't have paused the video. Well, anyway, we're just right outside the station I left. I gotta show you how to scan stuff. Okay, I haven't scanned this system down yet, so let's go ahead and click the little blue scanner. See if anything pops up. Okay, nothing. Alright. Let's go to the next system.
Autopilot
Let's
engaged.
cruise a few systems. If we don't find nothing within a couple
Warp drive
minutes, we'll
active.
pause the video. Yep, because the chat window, people typing stupid crap, and sometimes I do the occasional cuss word or whatever. I have these videos set to over 18. So I get banned from YouTube or whatever. Yeah, you can scan as soon as you start moving. You can run a scan without having to pause. See that?
Warp drive active.
Okay, nothing detected. Find one at least a relic side or something.
Warp drive active.
Okay, we got 2 signals. Alright, here, this is what we're gonna do. When that happens, you press pause. Alright. Now, since we are in low sec, I don't worry about getting killed, but say we're in null sec, right? Go ahead and cloak. So you can run your scan. Get the start. So you just basically go to star charts. Click on the little deal there and look. Scan these suckers down. Well, this looks like it can be some kind of relic site or something like that going here. Okay, Nihilus compressed space. Okay, that's level 4. That means I cannot bring my retriever in there. I need a level 5 Nihilus space. So I'm not even going to mess with that one. Try the other one. Okay, we got something here. Alright, feels difficult. So let's do that first. Nope. Not good. Undo it. This one. You gotta kind of guess, That was the correct guess, and that one looks like the other one. Boom. Nihilus compressed space 6. Look at that. The first jump I find Nihilus compressed space. So that is awesome. So to get to it, we got to decloak. You can't warp while you're cloaked unless you're in a covert ops. Those ships are expensive, so I'm not using covert ops. Go back to the stars here. Click on that because I already scanned it. This Nihilus compressed space. Click go. Warp. Cool thing is, if somebody's already in there,
Warp
already at that gate,
active.
there isn't anybody, there's nobody in chat. I see there's only one, so I'm the only one here. Basically what I'm going to do is, I'm going to mark its location. So I can come back here with my retriever. mark it in the corporation tab, so anyone in my corporation can come here and start mining too. So they ask me, hey, where are you at? I can tell them, you know. So basically do that. I'm going to mark it, save current location, save it like so. Nihilus, level 6. Compressed space mining. Am I spelling retriever correctly? I don't know. Compressed space mining retriever allowed. Which means cruisers are also allowed to come in there and clap your cheeks. So, yeah. And then I'm gonna make that personal, make that corporate. Okay, so it's in Scarton. So basically, you go here. Nice. Okay, that one. I already did that one, so I'll remove that one. Yeah. That's an old one. Okay. Nihilus Inor. Yeah, take that one out too. See, I should have cleaned these up, but anyway. Here we go. This one, see zero drop Nihilus in the Scarcon. So basically, I'll get in my retriever and I'll set that as my destination. It'll bring me right to the gate opening right here where we are. Go in there and start mining with the retriever. So, but for now, that's saved. And the bad thing about that is when you're sitting here like a duck, if somebody uses one of the red scanners, they'll find it too, and then that'll be bad. So you kind of want to save the location and either jump in there or jump away. You know. Let's try to find one of the relic sites.
Autopilot
I'll
engaged.
show you guys that. So let's go ahead and continue on. Jumping.
Warp drive active.
Maybe we'll get some PvP action. And I'll spend the 1 or 2 IP to replace the ship. Yeah. And it's cool. If you join my corporation, you're welcome to come and, you know, just get the Nihilus Space from the tab and come out there and start mining.
Warp drive active.
Yep, we got a signal. I kind of wait for that green thing to go away. Just pause. Go to star chart. Start scanning. See, we're in low sec, so I'm gonna be at a gate when I do the scan. You have to worry. I don't have to cloak. You know. I have another Nihilus Space, huh? Maybe. Crumbling Angel Colony, cool. I'll show you how this is gonna work. Now, of course, you're in a really super duper expensive explorer ship. You gotta be careful when you're going in there, you know. But if you're if you're in a cheap ship like this, you don't have to worry about it. Just go in there, you know, willy nilly. Start scanning them down. Okay, I got quite a bit here. Look at that. So angel debris, lock. No. Lock it, and I'll set my approach here. My approach. Yeah. Oh yeah, and then we'll approach that. Activate my afterburner so we can get there quick. You gotta be within 10 kilometers for the scanners to work. Go and turn that off. Afterburner and oh no. You just gotta have it. See, there are little circly things are going there. Okay, so it's not the wrong device. Do this device here. Relic. And we're just gonna lock these other ones. I can lock up to 5 targets, so you never know. PvP, so I'm not gonna do a full 5. I'll leave one open. You know. So basically, you just let that keep running. See, as a decode failed, you got that 13 attempts left. You just let that go until it's done. Then I'm going to approach the next one here. See that one there? I'm going to approach, but without the afterburner. I just want to get within scanning range. And then I'll press stop. So you can still stay within range and scan the other one down and get close enough to the next one to start, you know, so I can be ready. Alright, so I'm at 10 kilometers. Go ahead and stop. That's why, see how many attempts I'm going here? That's why it's good to have your hacking skills higher than I have them, because it'll be faster and you won't lose stuff, you know? Got 2 attempts left. Yep, see, my attempts failed and it destroyed the container, so it's gone. But I got another one to start here. I'm within range and start scanning that one down. And the other one, oh, see that one came right away. Look at that. I got a cannon collision too and some metal scraps. Loot. Since I already did that one, I'll just go ahead and unlock that one. Unlock these other two. That afterburner get there quicker. Afterburner off. And let's get scanning. Come on. This is real boring for the video, but I just want to I want you guys to see how this all works. There we go. Charred microcircuits. Loot. I can just unlock it. And let's head on over to the next one. Approach. Turn on my afterburner. You don't necessarily have to use a medium afterburner. But I do, I just like it to be fast, you know. So start my scanning. You might not be able to fit a medium because your engineering skills on destroyers might not be high enough. I don't know. That's just what I use because I get this engineering skills and everything on destroyers high. I got them to expert 3 or 4 or even 5, I think. Okay, contaminated Lawrence and core defense charge. Loot. Unlock. Approach that one. Turn on the afterburner. Now you can't decode these things while you're decloaked. that kind of sucks. But so yeah, you're subjected to getting clapped during that time. That's why, I mean, using these expensive exploration ships is kind of silly. It really is. This right here is perfect. If you do get clapped, you do get busted. Somebody just jumps in here and gets you. No biggie. I've actually had a guy start chatting with me. He's upset because my kill mail was nothing, you know? Yeah. What makes it possible is the 3 mid slots. You can carry the scanner and the relic and the 2 different analyzers you need. You basically do this in any ship with 3 mid slots, but ideally this is the cheapest one. That's why this is perfect for it. So you put on a micro warp drive. Micro warp drive is not good if you get into a PvP situation though. If they're using scrams, then that won't be good. So I would just say, I'd just use afterburner. Because I can tell you this right now, this exploration is PvP. It is most definitely PvP. So if you're gonna bring something cheap, because the ship you're gonna get jumped with is not gonna be a normal ship. It's gonna be something kind of real high dollar, 2 and 3 billion bling, like a Stratios or a Macario or even Chameleon or some kind of crazy crap, Okay, unlock. Okay, so now I'm done with this site, and I'm gonna go head back to the station. Head back to my station. Well, the station out where I'm on my home base, the station where it's my staging area for mining and exploration. Right here, it's really good. There's a lot. You usually find Nihilus Space is pretty quick, and it's really, and under normal circumstances, it is hard to find
Autopilot
compressed
engaged.
Nihilus spaces that are big enough to take a retriever in.
Warp
But out
drive
here in this
active.
area, I find them all the time, and hopefully by making this video, you guys aren't going to come and hunt me down. But I can tell you this, nobody ever does find the Nihilus space itself, because I don't think they don't have the scanning exploration skills high enough that you detect them. So I'll go ahead and pause the video. When I get my retriever up there, I'll start it up again.
Warp drive active.
Okay, everybody, here I am, my retriever. And here, we're going to go to my, I say the location of that Nihilus space. Go to it. Follow at the bottom, I remember. There it is, Nihilus. Details. So details like compressed mining space, retriever allowed. 2 jumps. Yep. Alright. So, boom. Set as destination.
Autopilot engaged.
And it'll still be there.
Undocking.
It's only 2 jumps away, so I'll stay. I need to pause the video.
Warp drive active.
I just have to set the approach Strip mining's pretty easy. Just go in there and turn on the strip miners and that pulls them in. Yeah. Get there, just gotta find it. The compressed mining. Compressed mining is like you get like 10 times as much.
Warp drive active.
Each run, you're gonna do it anywhere from like 12 to 17 mil. Yeah, and a retriever. That's more than enough to support my industry of building ships. We're talking, decent, destroyers, cruisers, stuff that people actually want, like the Stabber fleet issue, and the T5, T6 cruisers, and the assault destroyers and sniper destroyers. Now I don't build the bigger, more expensive stuff because people really don't buy them. It's like few and far between, but people need these smaller ones, and that's the ones I built. The T5 and T6 cruisers. Alright, we're almost there.
Warp drive active.
Now you'll notice here in my build, I have a micro warp drive. This helps you move around inside of Nihilus Space, because you're going, the way the space in there is, it's taking more of your cap, and then of course you got a capacitor battery, and a cloak. Cloak is if somebody pops in, most likely you're not going to be able to fight them. Pops in through one of the gates in there, you can just cloak, and they probably won't be, if they're not close, they probably won't going to be able to find you. Okay, you just find it, there we go, and then tap on the gate. It says, you want to get in there, bozzy, click confirm. Your ship is too big because, it'll say only destroyers are allowed or something like that. That's why you need it, but for retriever you need a level 5 or higher. Otherwise, again, it's not going to let you in. Okay. Oh crap. So, okay. There is no ores here. That means somebody else might be in here. See, what I should have done with my exploration destroyer is come in here and check. But there's another gate. There might be plenty. There might be a whole belt on the other side over there. So we're gonna go check that out. There might be a warship. Who knows? It's gonna wind up killing me. I'll pause the video till then. Okay, everybody, I'm back. To the side here. Notice how fast I'm going with a micro warp drive. Really helps. Look how quick my capacitor's going down. It's not good either. Hopefully this side doesn't run bad. Just like one of those. Usually I'll get the one to do the entire belt. I was space myself. Whew, okay. We got stuff. Alright, coolio. Basically, you just turn on your miners and kind of trying to move in the middle here and pick those up. That's all. What else can you do? Cool, I'm gonna mine all this out. Maybe the other people that did the mining and the other one just doesn't know about the going through the other gates, or maybe they don't like to. They get lost. Yeah, you can get lost in that space, so you gotta make sure, like, okay, you go back through the same ones you came through, right? So secure mining's on. Gotta make sure I come through that one to get out. Alright. Alright, and I'll go ahead and pause the video, and when I get filled up, we'll go back, go back and unload it. Alright, everybody, I'm build up my retriever. And I'm about to exit here through that gate. One thing you want to do before you actually exit Nihilus Space, you want to get your destination set in case there's another ship out there waiting to come in. Might blap you, you know. Sometimes they don't come in Nihilus Space after you. They'll just sit outside and wait for you. That's really all I have to do, you know. As soon as I'm out, I'm gonna click go. Get out of there.
Autopilot engaged.
Come on,
Warning,
hurry up.
capacitor running low.
Capacitor low, hit the battery.
Warp drive active.
Okay, we're moving. Nice. Since we're in low sec, see now you can do strip mining in null sec. The problem is, you're gonna unload it somewhere in a station in null sec, whether it be in your own capsuleer outpost or corpse capsuleer outpost or an ITC in null sec. Problem is, how are you gonna move the ores that you mined into low sec? Because once you get them into low sec, now you can use something like a Kairos or whatever to move the. You can process it and move the minerals where you need to move them.
Warning, capacitor running low.
In low sec, it's not a problem. You know, it's only a problem if you're not near a gate or a station. In low sec, if you're in a Kairos,
Warp
you'll
drive
always
active.
be near a gate or station. So you're safe moving your stuff from anywhere in low sec all the way to Jita to sell it, or somewhere else to, you know, to build something near Jita so you can build ships or whatever else. Yeah, I mean, null sec mining, unless you are in a corporation or an alliance that basically grants safe passage to and from, it's not really a good idea to do any kind of strip mining in null sec. It's more of a low sec kind of thing. Just because you need to be able to move those minerals out. See, after I take this back here, after I take the ore to the station here, I'll process it into minerals, and then I'll put it in a Kairos, and I'll go all the way to
Warp drive
place near
active.
Jita, where I manufacture ships. And we'll see how much worth I got of ore I got.
Destination docking request accepted.
All right. Could usually anywhere from 12 to 17 mil usually. Let's see how much we got here. Ore hold. Select all. 12 mil. 12.5 mil. Not bad. So I'll just move that. Down here. First it'll be the item hanger, and then I'm going to. Let's see here. Okay, here we go. Stack all these. Stack. 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 Yep. More than that. Maybe pyroxys stack. Yeah, so okay, let's highlight everything I can. That will process. Okay, reprocess. Boom. So that's going to give me 2.9 million titanium, 695 25,000 pyrite. As you can see the list there. So cool. Reprocess. Alright, so go back down here. Oh, first let's change into Kairos. There we go. Look at the stats on this here. Like mineral hole capacity. Uh-oh. I need to do advanced industrial ship to get more capacity on my ship. Alright. Mineral capacity. 40,000. 40,000 mineral hole capacity. Let me show you how much this thing can hold. Hold on. Is that active? This thing will hold a lot more if I do research, so. Now once that I'm in it. Tell me what I got. Okay. Mineral capacity 51, 52, 0. 51,000. I got a nanocore on here also that helps increases ore capacity, so. Good thing. So we're going to go to the item here. Down here. Okay. Snack these two. Boom, boom. Snack. Okay. Oops. Let's pick up all this. Move to. Put this in the ore mineral hold. Okay, put more in there. Let's see, now let's get some titanium in there. There it is. Titanium, move to mineral hold. See, now that's too much, so just click it anyway. Just move the slider all the way up and it'll hold, the rest of just fill it to the brim. Alright, so I got like 5 million something in there. And also we got the regular hold also, which holds about 700,000 because I got rigs. They expanded as well. Boom. To the cart, just the regular cargo hold. Yeah, 719. Little slider, boom. So I got the stuff we got from the exploration. I'd move that in there. Plus that extra residual titanium. And the mineral hold. This is 51,000. So basically, yeah, it's like 5,152,000 of ore. See, 4.5 million. Yeah, 5.15 mil ore. So yeah, I was gonna take this to my home base and use it. Just keep doing that, and basically, what I do is I try to mine out the Nihilus Space completely before I start moving it, in minerals to the base. But for the sake of the video, I'm just doing mining once and then moving it so you can see how that works. Alright, that's all, folks. Hope you enjoyed the video. I guess like, subscribe, or anything. I don't really make money on it. I don't care.